away since No Pango when he was playing with Lucas, and he's had plenty of time in NA to get a lot of different patterns. And I have to imagine this game is one where he's feeling the pressure. Yopaj is a fantastic mid laner. He's one of the hardest to beat in this quals, possibly the hardest, of course. And with a matchup like Shaker and Earth Spirit, is this actually Shaker favored? Because I tell you what, I think about this Earth Spirit hero, and sometimes I don't know anything that beats him.
It is definitely a skill-based matchup. Shaker should win, but there's kickbacks, there's silences, there's rotation, especially the Weaver. So you gotta be careful. There's a lot of a lot of small things that could happen, and you know the wildcard supports aren't necessarily very good at responding.
Well, that's something that Shopify loves to do. Any mid lane you think is going well versus Yopaj, set the timer for 6 minutes. There's 2 supports in your lane, it ain't going well anymore. That's something that I think should happen this time, as you said, like Weaver, Crystal Maiden both can skate into that mid lane, help out. You gotta have some quick TPs, and at least Muerta, Lich, they're do-thing support heroes. They definitely can get something going, run around at least with their offlaners, and hopefully help out mid as well. I think another key focus will be those 6 minutes power runes and the 7-minute wisdom. These level 6s are going to be very beneficial for this Radiant side.
Yeah, and with those, especially Weaver, right? It's so easy to steal wisdom runes. You got to be extremely careful not to get lost in the chaos that Shopify is going to create, so that the supports can steal the wisdom runes.
Like they are trying to get something going here to start. Nobody's showing though. This is a pretty important match. I know it's upper bracket finals, and there's technically still an extra life after this one, but Wildcard, they've struggled versus Shopify. 5-1. Shopify have the series lead so far in their last few matchups, and I don't know. You know that they feel the pressure already that if we don't figure out something with Shopify now, will anything change when we meet them in the finals?
Yeah, well, at least they have one series they can lose, but ideally, you would like to start with that bang. Honestly, I feel like, and I'm not joking here, I think if you're the underdog, it's better to lose this series than to win it.
Interesting.
Because Shopify is definitely going to learn a lot about why you won, right? If you have a trump card, I would rather use it in the BO5 than in this one. But I'm not saying they're going to lose, but you know what I mean?
They've done this before. Apex, previous Apex, has actually won this matchup versus Shopify.
Yeah.
They've made it to lands over Shopify. This is not some sort of only one favored matchup. These teams both have the opportunity to win this one. And this is kind of where it starts. Yamsun, a lot of people have been giving him praise. One of the better NA carries, and he's been playing at 5 sometimes for this stack. He's been all over, but kind of back in the carry role. It feels like he's gotten a lot more comfortable. He needs to have a strong start.
Yeah, PA, definitely a very lane-dependent hero. And they first picked it, so gotta be confident here. I'm assuming Yamsun is spamming it here in pubs.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been playing it. Yasha is a big component of this hero. Some people go SOI, some people have been going Manta. But at this point, you're not really seeing the Deso on PA anymore that we used to see.
Yeah, it's just kind of a wasted slot, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you just want to rush BKB, and after BKB, there's some juicy options you can get that goes like Desolator ends up losing its purpose.
So far, things are going well. In fact, in the mid lane, getting some good denies there on the Earthshaker. So things are starting off strong, but Yopaj, this guy turns up in ways that you don't expect.
Oh, yeah. You gotta be extremely careful.
Oh, and Bignum, actually the first one to fall topside. That's first blood going to Scam, and this is a nighttime Night Stalker. It still feels like they have the advantage, even with this Spectre.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem of Crystal Maiden. This hero has so, cooldowns are so low that when you get to use all your spells.
Oh, that pull almost happened. If that pull actually grabbed the 3 range creeps, that would be horrendous for this wildcard lineup. But it looks like they did stop it for a second. It seemed like that was just lane control, that they made sure that they had like a double wave pushing down this Night Stalker to trade in.
Yeah, as much as you can deny here. Like, Night Stalker is just a hero that wants to leech as much as he can before the daytime comes, and you want to deny as much as possible from him. But, you know, mid lane, RCY, doing very well so far.
So far, everybody on Wildcard's doing well. They have the top 3 CS only by literally like 1 in some cases, but still definitely good so far on these first few waves.
Yeah, 6 denies, pretty good. That's what Shaker usually gives you. 7.
Yeah, no. He's getting there. And that is the power of the Shaker. Some people, fantasize about this totem just murdering people, but that's what it's used for. It's used for the denies.
Oh.
And roll through. He's kind of under that tower, but RCY, he's focusing on CS. Doesn't want to give anything away for free and actually gets a deny on his way out there on Yopaj.
I mean, Yopaj is just so cheeky. Like, he knows that there's all of those creeps and he's trying to bait the Shaker to use spells on him so that he misses creeps. Just like he knew the creep wave was coming in, can roll. Just those small, wild plays that you're just not used to as Yamato.
That's a lot of damage. He's still fine for now. Has the Lotus and a Fairy Fire. I mean, he's got plenty of safety nets behind him.
Yeah, even with that kill, the Spectre is struggling. Night Stalker 6 CS ahead of him. The base damage on Night Stalker is insane.
Dude, nice job from Fade.
Oh, there you go.
And honestly, yeah, it's just starting to pop a bit. I mean, I know some of these are going to be Boar CSs. That's life. But still doing pretty well, and Hellscream is already rotating through and through. I think you're starting to feel solid in these side lanes, and that's not something we felt in these other matchups. You're going to have to start about these rotations into the mid lane soon. Yanson, he's trying to get the kill on Mangekyu a little bit more, but he's under the tower, and I just don't think they have the juice. They're going to have to back off for now.
That was so good. They actually had the boar behind him so that the attack speed's low, made that play not possible. Just playing with the boar behind him, not even getting CS, but making sure he lives. But there we go.
They get the kill. Fade just before the 5-minute marker. It might be the last one that he gets for a bit, but this is exactly what you want to get right before you turn to daytime.
Yeah, your job's done. You pressured the Spectre. You got as much as you could. And it means that level 6 on the Night Stalker will come at a reasonable time.
And that might be what they're playing for now, right? The secret to laning in daytime as a Night Stalker is to not actually lane and just get that XP. It might be a good time, actually, for them to shove these rotations into the mid lane, not just match the Shopify aggression, turn it up, start the aggression, and make them react to you.
They're doing a really good job here on the bottom side. The Beastmaster is doing fine, but I think the biggest problem is that Hellscream has not found those rotations in the mid lane we were talking about. The Beastmaster could be even more ahead, but the fact that he rotated and didn't really get anything makes this a bit awkward here for Shopify.
Definitely. Now, so far, the CSing is still going well. Shaker taking a lot of XP away from Yopaj, which is really important because some of these early rotations really start to pop whenever you see a Magnetize go down.
They're trying to bait RCY here. They know that he's level 6, but he's pretty low in HP.
They've already gotten here. RCY has got to be careful showing himself. One root from the Crystal Maiden could be enough for Yopaj to get on in. He's going to have his level 6 soon. The Weaver coming in too. This is what they want to do. You're loading up a lot of people onto an Earthshaker, though. Got to stay away. That totem is still only going to be 1 hit for the bug. Need to help him out. Giving him the shield. That'll help for now. And he dodges the kick as well. Silence is going to connect onto the Crystal Maiden, but Skem should still be able to get away from this. And they're neglecting the rune top. So you get this kill, but it should be Yopaj still picking up the power rune.
No. The Muerta got it.
Gone. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
The Muerta got it. Really beautiful rotation. Like that is literally what Shopify did to every mid laner in every series that they played. But Wildcard this time around, RCY just playing really well, buying time for the supports to connect. Yamson is being pressured as a result. Yeah,
that pull may have been a bit rough for now. They do jump away. He's got the shield and he's got the evasion. Mangekyu, he's going to have to try to access himself away on this one, and the evasion, it's fine. He's able to live for now, but they do bring down Skem. You may not kill the PA, but you will kill Speed.
All right, I mean, Shopify ruthless in every lane, just making sure they pressure, but that comes at a cost of solo kill here. RCY, never mind, it was not solo, but they got it.
20. It's 20 HP.
Oh, yeah? That was an Echo Slamma Jamma.
Really well done. I mean, putting Yopaj on his back foot. That's about a 1k net worth lead in the mid lane. You don't see that very often anymore.
Yeah, it is just the power of this 24 pick. You know, it is definitely Earthshaker favorite, but Yopaj did some miracle lanes in games that we cast, so I thought that maybe some rotations they could have offset that, but no, RCY playing very consistent today.
Yeah. And he's the one who feels like they're trying to put the aggression on him. His team is responding well to it and kind of opening up this this opportunity for him. They're bringing down the Muerta again, trying to secure these runes. This time it is bottom. I think Yopaj, this time he'll secure it.
There we go. So, I mean, this game's looking good. RCY already on the way to the Blink Dagger. Night Stalker just gonna get the Phylactery, but level 6 already. So Dark Ascension is available. Just needs the more mana.
And, well, probably some help, too. I don't know if he's going to be able to get anything himself. Looks like they are going to hunt immediately, trying to find the PA, it seems. She's gone. Not able to get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, Shopify, they're trying to put pressure, but they're jumping the gun a little bit. They're not connecting. And that is a relatively long cooldown here that they're going to lose. Speed might be the counter kill.
He could. He's taking a lot of damage already. The magic damage doesn't really care about the Frost Shield. And here comes the Beastmaster as well. Mangekyo, although these lanes have been going okay, his game has been going very, very well. They put him back under the tower. RCY trying to get the kill, but the Magnetize is going to lock onto 2 of them. They still have so much damage. Here comes the Night Stalker trying to mitigate some of this damage, but RCY, he's already so low. He's still backing out. Gonna have to let Fade fight that one on his own, and he's not able to get the Crystal Maiden just yet. So they'll lose Bignum on the backside. This fight still happening all over the Echo. He'll actually take 2 on his way out, just barely connecting. And now Yopaj, he could be in danger. They need to be able to cancel the roll here as he goes, but they won't do it. They won't get close enough, and that still seems like a favorable trade for Wildcard in the mid lane.
Dude, that looked so bizarre, the way that the creeps dying proc the Slugger. But it did, like, just an obnoxious amount of damage. Really nicely done by RCY. I mean, and Wildcard. They are really offsetting the aggression of Shopify, which has really been the bane in a lot of these games. Like, Wildcard was getting good lanes, but always struggling to do the aggressive moves.
It's like they're still bringing them. It's not like Shopify is just not bringing the aggression. It's just they're kind of putting their bodies on the line as he supports. This will be the second time the Speed dies here, but it really is just putting a wall between him and his Earthshaker.
Yeah. Timado does get activated, which he needs. He did not have a good laning stage whatsoever. And as we talk, that is pretty much Blink Dagger done here for RCY after he completes the stack. So this is a super good timing. Minute 10 Blink Dagger with Tread's Wand is as good as it gets.
Yeah. No, that's definitely really good. And they need that. Because right now, I mean, the Shopify lineup, it's going to be up. You know?
And he has an Arcane
Beastmaster.
This is a huge timing.
But his Echo, it's not going to be up yet, right?
Yeah, he might have jumped the gun there, but I think if you just want to smoke, it's fine. Do they? Yeah, they have one on Bignum. I'm assuming they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, this is still nighttime. Fade, feeling a little strong.
Yeah, maybe they feel like they don't need it. It is nighttime, and they see Yamato. This is just really good awareness by Yamato. There's no vision whatsoever.
He's feeling it. I mean, there's nobody around it. And on the other side of Yamson, he's got to be scared. They're trying to find anybody top. They're getting deeper and deeper, and just nobody is around. He has to know somebody's waiting for him.
This is still a tower falling. Pretty big, and they find the Weaver.
Ooh! Slugger, take him down. RCY, that is so much damage. Instantly gets them the tower, and, well, they finally equalize, at least on the objective front.
Oh, and now they're going to smoke. But that one was scouted by a ward. Unfortunately, Shopify did have a ward right there.
Yeah. And right now, I mean, they are getting this net worth, but it is at the detriment of Yamson. He's having a rough time farming bottom, but at least he's still ahead of the Spectre.
Yeah, CS-wise is doing pretty good, but net worth could be better. But still, it's a fine timing. You know, this looks like a 14-minute Battle Fury, which is pretty decent. You know, for a first pick PA, that is the dream. Like,
right?
If I see a first pick PA in my pubs, I already feel like I lost.
I can't even blame him. I really can't.
Man, it was a good first pick PA. Beastmaster is definitely.
No, I mean the Echo on the Ancient Camp.
Dude, that's poggers. All right, that is.
That's a lot of gold.
You're not gonna find any kills. You might as well. His level 12 been at 12, by the way. RCY is a god.
Jesus. Yeah, he is super farmed in this game, and for the first time in his entire quals, I think I see Shopify a bit on the back foot.
Yeah, I mean, and they really didn't cheese anything, right? Shaker's just a normal hero. It's not like they pick Huskar. I think that was that one Huskar game where they did really well against Shopify, but I wouldn't say we're at cheese level here.
No, we saw this coming a mile away. It was one of the only heroes still left that can lane against the Earth Spirit. I have to imagine Shopify, they knew it was coming. They just didn't care.
They thought they didn't.
Yeah. Now they definitely do. Skem, not going to get found here. He'll get away.
Really
They're constantly placing very deep vision, right?
Yeah. This is definitely going to help. And, I mean, the Spectre has been farming with no problem, which, you know, doesn't really mean much because Spectre farms very slowly. Very curious to see what's going to be the next item after Blade Mayo. Oh, can they find Yumsum here? Hello.
He's going to show up first. Still 800 gold on him. Not going to be a chance for him to buy out. He drops all the way down. Well, only to 700. I guess not so much loss from him. But in the mid lane, want to get a little bit of revenge.
Stolen Wisdom Rune.
Silence doesn't actually connect on him. RCY still will get the kill. Regen picked up by Yopaj top. That's going to be pretty good for him. He was firing out clarities because he was so low. Now, doesn't have to worry about that. Oh, yeah. Trying to find him here. Knows he can't portal out anymore on Mangekyu, but he can get away from the silence, maybe. It's just Fade. In fact, Mangekyu, he might turn around to go. You need some help down here. Lich coming first. Gotta slow him up. Get your Lich involved. Gonna get the Frost Blast as well. Now with, oh no, the Hawk around. They get the Chain Frost and Speed picks up that kill.
Very nicely done. They find the chink in the armor there, and they are able to kill this Beastmaster. But he does have the eggs already, so he is just gonna become even harder to kill. And that is really, I think, the issue Wildcard might run into. Every core on the side of Shopify is extremely tanky. So this PA and Shaker, they need to be farmed.
Yeah. No, I mean, you need... Ah, boy. I mean, you think about the PA item build right now. It's not all in on damage, but so many people have been trusting this methodical facet. Just give them the damage anyways. Get those items and let them, that status resist, that attack speed, let that be your damage instead of a raw deso. So right now, yeah, it is going to be S and Y for the PA. Makes sense versus the Roar. But at the same time, that Manta would be pretty good versus the silences being offered and the Magnetize from the Earth Spirit.
Speaking of... ways to deal with silences, RCY is going BKB. He had the eggs queued up, but he will go for the safer route. You know, I feel like a lot of players having this good of a game would just try and snowball as hard as possible. But he feels like he needs to be the rock for his team. Just needs to make sure his initiation is always crisp.
Yepson.
Oh, they're gonna
find him again.
Oh no, the Battlefield is not done.
Oh, he stopped rolling for a second. Oh no. He doesn't live through this one. They get the kill. Once again, smoking deep into the jungle. They will find a Weaver on the other side, but even if those two things were related, they'll take that trade. Now roll through from Yopaj. He's stuck in this silence, I think, just barely. It is now, and the Magnetize. It is a lot of damage, but Mangekyu again! The Chain Frost is his bane!
Speed though. Oh, still alive.
He is, but Skem, he's gonna get knocked away as well. RCY with another kill. Lich still alive. They're running it down. They'll trade away PA for that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels bad, right? Because we went from 14-minute Battle Fury to 17-minute Battle Fury. But this Shaker is still gigantic.
Yeah, no, Shaker's really big, and PA, although not really farming as much as we would like to, their team getting so much out of this one. The Battle Fury is finally getting completed, and to be honest, Yamson, he's going to be stuck in that jungle for a little while longer anyways. Yeah,
the problem is, all of those deep wards, Shopify knows exactly where he's been, and I feel like they're just going to keep hunting him.
They should. I mean, that's exactly what the Shopify team does. Honestly, the top side of the map is very safe to farm, but Fade has been the one that's farming most of it. I feel bad for Yami because I feel like he's only coming down here to farm because that was really all that was available. But now they're finally like, okay, man, you take the triangle. We'll go out and make something happen.
Yeah, gets a really good stack. What's his tier 2 item?
Oh, RCY uses deep. Brother, you is deep. He's going to try to just TP away from this one. Looks like he should get away, but that is a 9-second BKB. It doesn't feel like that was the best way to use it.
Yeah, I mean, did force a couple of TPs, but definitely not great.
Oh, the phylactery build on Night Stalker. I actually haven't seen this all the time. Sometimes you want Blink Initiation. Sometimes you'll go Apgo if you need an item beforehand. But what do you think he's thinking with this phylactery first?
It's just like out of the intermediary items you can buy, it's just like easy damage. If you think of like Echo, sure. If you can get to people and hit them, it's okay, but there's Roar and Frostbite, so much garbage, I think it's just an easy way to do damage in fights that, for that price, there's no other item that really gives you that.
True. One of a kind.
It is, and they will smoke despite that Aegis being picked up on Amaterasu. Oh, if they can find Timado.
It's really close to a tier 2, though. Do you have the juice to kill him first? In fact, it feels like there are eyes on him.
So good. He literally read every single smoke they tried to go at him.
Yeah, eyes in the back of his head for sure. There must have been a courier that showed or something.
I think it's just good.
So, I mean, if you find Yopaj, it's still good, but they are dodging so much. It's almost as if you're getting nothing out of these smokes. They're dodging in a way that can go back to farming.
And look at that. They really, they're just dying for a kill. They use the scan, whereas Shopify, they dodge everything without even using scans. Just sheer map awareness.
PA's going to be the one to show on
and Yamsoon.
Go right on him. Need to come over and help this guy. Silenced up. Still not enough to help out. Here comes the Spectre. Yamsoon, maybe he gets away from this one. It looks like he could.
Zimmer.
They're doing a good job at saving him. He's actually alive. Now, what can you get in return? Scam, he's going to get locked on. He has himself a Lotus. That won't save him. So at least you get something at the end.
Yeah, I mean, just saving the PA by itself is already huge. If they can get more, they see Amaterasu by himself here, Mangekyo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're trying for this Night Stalker Fade. He's okay for now. In fact, do you want to turn this one? This is only going to be the first life. Hellscream's coming in to try to help out. I see an Echo. I feel an Echo. Will they have it? First, they get the totem. Do they even need the Echo? They don't. Save it for a rainy day. They'll kill Mangekyo. Take him away from this bot side of the map.
Very good. You save your PA, you get a kill, and then you get another kill. So, overall, Wildcard keeping up the goal lead despite the fact that the Aegis was stolen by Shopify.
True. Oh, man. This is probably one of the first times I've seen Hellscream with 0 vessel charges. I mean, he's so damn good at this Weaver. This is the exact kind of hero he wants to play, killing other supports, just being a menace on the map. And that had been true for these previous games, but this time, Wildcard, they're doing a better job of dealing with just how in-your-face he is with this hero.
Yeah, they're really struggling to find openings here on Wildcard. They have overall hard-to-kill heroes, especially when you don't have an Orchid on the Weaver. Nor the Spectre, for that matter. Spectre's going for Radiance, which should be done very soon. Hellscream might go for speed, I think.
Good.
Oh, never mind.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's all gone. And so far, honestly, you can feel Wildcard like they know they're in a good spot, but they don't want to throw it away. There it is, RCY. He'll just take one, but there is the Roar encounter. Has a BKB on RCY. Does he need to use it? Has the fissure if he really wants to separate these creeps from him. He'll just take the drums. Oh, I don't know if he's out yet. Looks like he is.
After the Echo was used, I thought maybe they're gonna Haunt or Shadow Staff for that matter.
Yeah, that's
surprised
true.
that Timado didn't do anything.
Huh. Looks like they're gonna find him again here, jumping in on Fade, but he has the silence. It's a nice Chain Frost in from Speed. And Spectre, he's jumping on the backside. He hasn't actually gotten anybody just yet. He's only got this Blade Metal offer. He's got to get out of here. But Speed, he doesn't have that same choice. He will die to this jump on the backside. Fade still trying to hover around, see if he can find anybody. He finds Timado. But no team is around. Big Nim's got to run away. They're just Delta splitting on Wildcard. You got to kill on Mangekyo. Be happy with that.
I think that's a kill.
It should be the Yamsun getting involved. Big crit from him.
And yeah, that's really the scariest part of the game for Shopify now, because the triple BKB is finally done for Wildcard. Literally every core has it, which means that next Roshan, I don't think Wildcard is going to be giving it away like they did with the first one.
Oh, it should be theirs to contest for sure here. Yeah, no, BKB used on the Night Stalker. Very worth it, Scam. Top side. Finds Big Num, but this is, this is all the way over Shopify's side. Tomato will get himself a very needed kill. That's Radiance already for him, going in for the Manta. Even though he doesn't have an Orchid, this Manta with Solo Haunt is still going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, just the evasion against the PA is going to be great. But they did drop... Oh, never mind. They actually de-warded what the one ward Big Num dropped. A little bit obvious that he was kind of nowhere's land. Now, we've seen this matchup before. It's been PA versus Spectre, and you've actually said you think that Spectre has the advantage in this one, even with the PA shard. Yeah, it is. Even if you look at Dota2 Pro Tracker, it's slightly Spectre favored. Oh, Hell Scream. Cool. Yeah, RCY. It's a little bit rough for him. He's not got the greatest attack speed, but looks like he will kill the bug. Get on out. Haunting Tops, though, finds the PA. Not able to get away from this one. Yamsun will fall. That's Roar down. Yeah, that's the BKB being used as well. Very unfortunate for Yamsun. They were all bottom, so Shopify, instead of taking the bait there, just guessed the PA. That's the Blink debut on the Beast. He's been doing, he's been using his Roar pretty openly, whenever he can use it. This one does find its mark. Oh, yeah. That said, RCY still deathless. Aghanim Scepter BKB. He is starting to become the actual carry of this game here for Wildcard. Yeah, I mean, they had Focused to begin with, and they shifted over to PA. Now I like this aggressive move. I wish the PA was alive to farm while they were doing this, but no Roar. No, Solo Hunt just came back up, actually. Okay, so a lot of aggressive movements here from Wildcard, trying to control the triangle, making sure that they can actually have Roshan when it spawns on the Radiant side, but look at Shopify, they're just shoving the waves. Ooh, they find Tomato trying to get away from this wave, but you led with the Q, and they don't get it. So close to that shot, but not fast enough. No, and honestly, a little bit rough. I know what Fade was doing. It was the only way to slow him, but it was unfortunate that they had to lead with that, so that he was able to just get away. Yeah. Well, regardless, that's going to be a tower, and can you really... Okay, so daytime is finally back. Roche should be going to the Radiant side, and we will know if Wildcard is going to be lucky or not. Are you feeling lucky? I feel like Wildcard. I feel like today's Wildcard's day, so I'm going to say 42nd Roshan. 42nd Roshan. Okay. I mean, Mangekyo, he took the first one a while ago. It didn't feel like there was an Aegis. They did kill him 2 times in a row quite quickly, but now look at this. He doesn't care. Roar is up, Roar is used, and they'll get a kill on speed. That might open up their next Roshan fight. Yeah, they're gonna smoke instantly here. Just trying to find someone. They don't get Big Num. Oh, well, they kind of do. No, they definitely do. The ulti's up, but they still have plenty of magical damage to offer to him. He'll die, actually, off of the Blade Mail mostly, and now Shaker trying to get away from this one. Tomato's on him. Doesn't have a silence. Trying to get away for now with the Blade Mail also, making sure he can't just pummel the Spectre. Hellscreen coming through. This is really deep, but so far it could work out. The stone, it'll connect. He's on the BKB now, deeper and deeper into the base. I think that's all that Shopify really wanted, was to force that BKB. A kill was just going to be a cherry on top. Yeah, and Roshan was 35-second respawn timer, by the way, and it is up now. Radiant's middle tower has but they don't have their BKB on Shaker. They don't have their Muerta. Right now, Shopify, this is the kind of prowess we're used to seeing. They're closing on the map entirely. And Samson, he's forced to farm all the way out here, still trying to get this SNY. Yeah, it's definitely going to help, but... Oh, Fade. Another kill. They're starting to come online. You can feel it. Tomato, he's got the farm. This guy farms as good as any. And with that Radiance, he is just accumulating so much gold. Yeah, they're going to use that timing to get the Tormentor as well. Hellscream gets his shard. And this game
The global aspect and just this Blink Dagger and Beastmaster is such a problem. Like, they're trying to split up the map on Wildcard, but whenever they bleed a kill, they lose so much map control. And it's just, all of the gold lead is actually now on Shopify.
Oh, they're trying to get people around here. They do have the Weaver. He's going to try to contest this rune. Now they're walking up. Everybody's sitting on the ward. And he's out.
Oh, they might go Roche because they know they're all here. I think that's what they're going to do.
That's a pretty heads-up play, using the Wisdom Rune timing.
That's so good.
They do have
and now they actually find Yumson as well.
Yeah, they came back, but he is able to jump away. Good for now. This is just doing whatever you can to keep them out of Roche, and it's working.
Yeah, so good from Shopify. They will know because of the roar, but can they get there in time? There is Dark Ascension if you really... Okay, he's TPing. They want to go for this.
Oh, they're going. They really want to, but the Crystal Maiden's going to find them first. They see her getting the kill with the Chain Frost, but now... Oh, they see Mangekyo. He's trying to BKB TP away. You don't have anything to stop this except for killing him, and they can't. They'll trade away Scam for the Aegis. You know Shopify. They'll take that trade any day.
So sneaky from Shopify. They were seconds away from stopping this. Really unfortunate, but... very good for Shopify. I mean, this is the level you have to play at if you want to qualify through an A and Wildcard. As well as they're playing, it feels like Shopify is still slightly ahead in this game.
They are. They definitely are. I mean, with the Aegis, it feels like it is in their hands. The Shaker's strong. PA is getting there, but I haven't seen a fight where the PA is genuinely dominating this one. Spectre has been there this whole time.
Yumson will be fine. Now, it does have that status resistance. Could potentially survive the Roar combo. But now with the Manta on Spectre, like, it's so much damage that you take that you can't really evade from. That, I think if the Shadow Step comes with the Roar, even with the status resistance, you die on the PA.
Oh, hey, oh! RCY doing the exact thing that Mangekyo is doing. Ulti's up, ulti will kill. That's all that matters. Ain't matter who it is.
I mean, I like it. Like, they're not really able to find that plays as a team, and so, you know, might as well use your spells if they're going to be on cooldown. That's a Linken's, by the way, done on RCY.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess
Roar and the Shadow Step. Yeah.
I have, you know, versus not Shadow, Spirit Breakers and Spectres. I have heard that the Linken's is a cool idea. I guess it's a lot better this time because you genuinely are waiting for Roar or Shadow Step. Without those two, it feels pretty good.
Yeah, and he's split pushing a lot, so if he's gonna be everyone that's trying to split push is dying, and I think that's like your best response, right?
Yeah. I love the Spectre build. This is something that I've done as well. You get the Radiance for that early farm, same as the Blade Mail, so you can show up to early fights. A lot of different items can be where that Blade Mail is. Sometimes that is an Orchid, sometimes it's an Urn, sometimes it's Drums. I really like how Tomato has gotten this figured out, and now in with the Orchid.
Smoke.
Oh, it's so good. And now, yes, Smoke. Whoever gonna show in this mid lane, they know that somebody's around, but the smoke is about to break. Hulk's leading the way. Yopaj is going all the way in. I didn't hear no bell, but now they're jumping in on him. He's got the BKB. He's trying to get on this backline and tear it up at speed. He's been torn up. Now Big Num as well. It's cores only now for Wildcard. They could take down Yopaj. They do. Are you able to take this the rest of the fight, though? There's no Aegis on that PA. He's got to jump away. He gets over to RCY, but RCY wasn't far enough away. Now Mangekyo in on him. Fade is trying to provide the vision so he can get away. Even trying to slow.
Oh, he goes back.
But now he's going in. That's an escape. That is a kill. They get another one here, but they're going in. Big Num, he's actually buying back to help out on this one. Trying to jump away. Another hammer to the low ground. And on the other side, Fade. He could take Mangekyo. That's only the Aegis, though. He's still got another life. And they'll trade it for Fade's first. That's a bit rough. Knowing that the other team has another life and you sacrifice yours. It's unfortunate, but at least right now, it is a 2-for-3 trade, and they also lose the Aegis on Shopify. Still advantage for them.
Dude, RCY is back. Must be so heavy right now. He is playing brilliantly, but this game's still incredibly hard. Like, you know, that was a really deep smoke where there was really no vision from Wildcard. Speed gets overwhelmed, so once the supports are down, it's really hard for both the Shake here and the PA maneuver these fights.
Yeah, and that BKB from Yopaj is so good. Every time he's trying to find this backline and speed, he has a lot of offer in these fights. I know why they want to find him. Now Mangekyo
breaks the Lincolns.
But there's a team here. Popping the BKB, trying to get away on this one. But the Shaker, he gets the Glimmer. He could be out for now. He's even turning. He doesn't want to leave. He wants to kill. But Yopaj comes in from the depths. He's actually going to be able to secure this one. Make sure his team ends up with the victory. That calling is huge. But so are the kills from Shopify, trading away their offlaner for 3, including the big RCY kill. Oh, Fade.
Careful, Fade.
That's interesting.
I don't think you can pick this guy.
Oh no, but Yamsen could probably take that guy. Gonna isolate him on this high ground, but nobody sees him. And now he's got the silence. BA, gotta be a bit careful here, because that's the blade mail as well. Fade, he's gonna get gone on by the Spectre. He'll fall. BA having to run away.
I think Wildcard is being carried away by some of these fights. Like, that was a decent bait with heroes behind the Shaker, but he was half HP. I think if he's full HP, that play actually works much better. But the fact that he dies once he comes back, it's such a disaster. He was 12-1-4. That was a huge streak he fed away.
Good lord. That is a lot.
So now we're at 9K.
Gold.
Yeah. It's a 9K goal lead for Shopify.
They got a lot. Shopify there. It's starting to control the map entirely. Supports feel strong. Cores feel strong. And this is still without, I'd say, the big combos. That's only the Bloodthorn. Put a Nullifier on that too. He's going to feel real strong on Tomato.
Oh, yeah. We're not there just yet, but... This game looks hard. You know, this Night Stalker hero, man, I don't wanna be a Debbie Downer, but...
Oh, there it is. Bloodthorn doing the work. Gets the kill on Bignum.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All right. Fade. No BKB for 3.
Yeah. No, they're on him. They should have some damage. Now the BKB comes out, but there's already been so much done. And, BKB, you're not magic immune anymore. Just a little bit of extra resistance. So that Magnetize still does so much.
I think that's so unfortunate. He had a ward nearby. It's nighttime. He feels like it should be safe, but even Batman is not safe in these streets.
He's not. Too much. No, RCY. Yep, gonna get on him here. Lincoln's connects. Now they have the Bloodthorn. There's so much damage. Tomato. This guy is a monster on the Spectre.
Yeah, I mean, Yamsen is approaching that Satanic, but the Networth lead is just becoming unbearable.
It is. It's so much. I mean, that's 3K on every single hero. At this point, you're getting close to like a Yules on everybody. It's a big deal. And in reality, it's just more and more gold on Tomato.
Yeah,
he can finish out this Nullifier if he wants.
You want
right
5
now.
U Scepters or a Bloodthorn on your carry.
Right? It's so much better on him.
They're gonna get vision with that Shadow Stab.
They will, and that's a lot of hits on the bugs. Yamsen just forced the BKB and run away. Even though they're not getting these kills, they're wearing out the BKBs from Wildcard, and every single one honestly offers another tower that you can take on Shopify.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they do. And this means that any smokes, any plays are now no-go here for Wildcard. Even if they had BKBs, that would still be so hard, but right now, they can't really... Beggars can be choosers. Roche will spawn, might spawn in 15, and I think they have to do something about it.
You surely do. I mean, the game is getting out of control. This is the Shopify lineup. They love to play aggressive on the map. You dealt with some of their early problems. All right, you figured out how to lane versus them. You figured out how to rotate into the mid lane. But now you got to figure out this mid game, this first Aegis push, because now Shopify, they're crisp. And you haven't really dealt with it in the right way, and you're staring at a potential high ground push. Speed is going to show up first. Roared. Shadow stepped. They just threw everything at Speed, and he doesn't have buyback.
Yeah, he does not. 500 gold needed. There's no bounty rune he can pick up.
Oh, Fear, it connects, but he was already in the roll. They might just back out of this one, knowing they forced everybody on Wildcard back.
Yeah, this might be the Roche timing. We already see Timado in the vicinity. He gets his Aghanim Scepter as well. Next fight is going to be so tough for Wildcard.
Yeah. I mean, the full haunt's completed now on Tomato. Ain't just going to be seeing one hero now. Everybody's going to get a piece of that Spectre whenever he haunts.
Yeah, PA is 100 gold away from the Satanic. That is huge, because if he can Satanic out of Bloodthorn instead of BKB, That does make the fight a bit easier.
And with the Satanic plus the SMY, I mean, he's got so much lifesteal. But the Roshan, it's already getting taken into Motto. This guy shreds. Roshan does not stand a chance, especially with this minus armor from the bugs. There's the Manta. He's going down, down, down. Refresher, Cheese. They're nowhere close. This will be another Aegis. I can imagine this one might actually go to Tomato now.
They're gonna smoke regardless. They want to maybe find some stragglers. But you're against the global teams. There's so much mobility. Oh, can he get Yopaj? Oh, he's gonna go win.
Oh, Lord. Speed is gone. And he didn't have a chance. Now the Big Haunt, they find Big Numb, gets the ulti off, yes, but how much more can you do? Magnetize connects as the BKB already from RCY. He's trying to trail away from this one. You gotta get him to safety, but there's already the BKB down. And while they're at it, they show on Yanson, he gets roared. Can anybody save him here? He's got the Satanic, he's trying to get the lifesteal out. He's gonna turn on Mangekyo, but another roar! He's just gone! GG is called game number 1. It looked good for Wildcard. They had a chance, but Shopify run away with it again, and they'll take game number 1 of this upper bracket matchup.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem for Wildcard this game was they had way too many heroes to get vision from for Hound, right? You have the
Boards are definitely susceptible to the murder.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem for Wildcard this game is that they have multiple ways of finding the Undying, right? If you can burst the Undying before he throws the Tombstone, that was kind of a problem for Speed in game number 1, which is why I think they ended up going for this tanky hero. But there's still so many ways to silence him and stop the Tombstone from being cast. And if Undying doesn't cast that spell, after the laning stage, it's kind of a creep.
Yeah, so I know you didn't play StarCraft that much. Did you watch a lot of StarCraft in esports at all?
Not that much, yeah.
Oh man, they would do this cool thing. I'm gonna try to do it now. They do this like in the top right corner of the map. They are the underdogs. They're coming in here with a heart full of hope and a game 1 full of loss. It is Wildcard! And dude, Momo has it. They do the zoom into and they like all around. And then in the left corner, they are the kings of NA. They've been here before. They've dominated before. And they're trying to recreate game number 1. It's Shopify! That's good. Momo is amazing. I love this guy.
Some UFC type call out right there. I mean, that's fun. I actually would love to see Jenkins doing that. Maybe.
Hey man, that's Boulder on the next Herald review. I'm sure he can make him do it.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. By the way, what's your take on Tiny's tropical tree? Because I have a lot of favorite Tiny sets, and this one I'm not that big of a fan of this one.
No, I have the one that's like the fractured magma tree.
Oh, that's good. I like the chicken wing as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good too. They got it ward down. You can see like Hellscream is just staring these guys in the face. And it's happened before, Speed. This time they're a bit more privy to it. But the Yamson. Oh.
All right. Very good.
God gamer.
30 seconds to battle.
I'm sure, my fans in the chat know I might be the best Medusa player alive to have ever played the game. And I tell you what, Yamson, he's got a great game ahead of him. What do you think you want to see from the Medusa build this game?
Do you want to go Butterfly? I mean, it's maybe Manta.
Oh, definitely Manta. Manta the start, but what about after that?
I don't think this is a Butterfly game. This might be like Scotty or Disperser.
Woo! Click him, Speed. Click him. Gets the rune. That's something. It's wild because these should all be NA players and they should all have the same ping. I wonder how Speed out-clicked him there.
Oh, well, he is speedy.
Yeah, I think the Medusa, I like the Scotty of this game, especially versus the Morphling. That always feels good. I want to say Butterfly also feels good in its own sense, simply because it's the farm speed, right? Whether or not you actually need it in the game, it just propels so much of your build.
Yeah, it depends how the game's feeling, right? If you're ahead, you can definitely get the Butterfly, but if the game's kind of even, you don't feel that confident. Oh, Speed is being pressured a lot here by Scam.
Yeah, Scam is trying to run him down, but it is giving the solo XP to the Medusa. And she's kind of okay with that. I mean, Medusa really pops off level 3, level 5. Extra levels in Snake, always very good. I don't think she cares that much about the lane versus the Doom. They're already going to drag, in fact.
Oh, Scam being pressured by Big Num here. Blood grenade.
Oh boy, yeah. Zeus almost gonna go down there. A little bit more. Looks like he's okay for now.
Oh, but he might.
Big Num says, hey, done. Job's not done.
Can he get the Bramble? Nah.
So, I mean, so far the pressure is looking really good, but this Morphling having a pretty flawless first few waves. Speed is still trying to chase down this Nyx Assassin. I tell you what, he has got to be one of the best heroes that can follow around the creep drag, because now he's forced Hellscream to put those creeps under tower, really screw with the CS he could get.
Yeah, it's not going to get any. Yeah, it's really hard. Especially if you're 54 measly base damage.
Measly base damage. Get a Treant Protector in here. Get someone who can really CS under tower.
I'm actually waiting for them to buff the facet where Treant gets like base damage with every level or whatever it is until it becomes OP and he's a core.
Into a Bramble, and that's going to be first blood going to Big Num here on the Willow. And hey, we've seen a fantastic Willow performance today. He's going to have to impress us a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Willow Mag, just a classic lane. Just having the, Bramble into skewer into another Bramble. It's very powerful. And, I mean, every lane is looking, once again, pretty decent for Wildcard.
It is. And, I mean, Wildcard, I think the biggest thing is that the Deuce is still having a good lane, but Tomato, I know that last lane was pretty good. This lane should be even better. A lot of people opt into this lane versus the Morphling.
Dude, look where Hellscream is. Look where the creeps are. What the hell? It's just playing hide and seek.
The world. And Speed is chasing him. Genuinely, Speed is a much better hero at lower levels
killed
compared to Hellscream. What? That is not allowed. That's not allowed.
That's what happens when you have a Zeus 5 that's level 1.
Okay, the level
useless.
1 part. Zeus 5 has happened before in this lineup, but the level 1 part, probably not great. His mana is a little bit inefficient whenever he doesn't have that W. And, oh, dude, Doom, what creep did he get? Oh, no, this is the one way that this lane can turn around. And while we watch Scam go down, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Medusa kill coming up later. He's got the mana burn creep as a pause 5. Sometimes the best thing you can do versus the Medusa, or sorry, versus the Doom, is just block that creep camp. Mangekyo is about to get so much gold here. He already has the mana burn. This lane could turn around in his favor.
Well, mid lane is way closer this time around. It's not like RCY has... I mean, their Shaker matchup's definitely better, so... It's doing okay.
Oh, yeah. Tree is still good, but it's not that same, whenever you're using Totem, you're also inadvertently getting damage on the Air Spirit. This time, not so much.
Exactly. Now, one interesting thing about this game is that the Nyx Assassin is actually getting a lot of farm out of the dragon drop thing he's doing. So even if the Doom is struggling, the early level 6 Vendetta ganks is definitely something that can make this game hard. We saw like the chaos that Shopify is able to do when they're able to roam around the map.
Ooh. That was a really good snake, actually. Doesn't feel that good, but the biggest thing about the snake is that you hit hero plus the range creep. You need to get as much mana as you can when playing into this Doom with the mana burn.
Oh yeah, that is mana burn plus the mana aura. So annoying for to do so.
Yeah, really good for Mangekyo. I mean, that's a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill there, of course, for Mangekyo, knowing that all you need is that mana creep. I've seen some Dooms legit, if it doesn't spawn on minute 1, they'll go out and find it wherever that camp exists. They'll go get that creep.
So good. It feels really good.
But so far, I mean, Tomato's having a great time CSing. Honestly, having a little bit of a harder time on Fade. His Night Stalker game definitely felt a little bit better.
Yeah, but I think Magnus in general is just here that scales more, can bring a bit more to the team fights as well. So I think it's okay. Morphling usually does that with most of the matchups that are melee.
What is... I mean, I kind of like it. We're getting to the point where Shopify, they gather into the mid lane. Bignum is here pretty early, gonna toss back, and they position him on the bramble. Then they get the blood grenade. Don't just wait for the rotation, kill him first, and they get another kill on Yopaj. Now Skim is here for the rune, could end up getting it. He's gonna click hard, but the rune is top, and now looks like he's out of dodge.
Yeah, he will be scouted by Hellscream though, so he will be able to pick it up, denying that from the Tiny, but still, it is a death on Yopaj.
Oh, and that's a sentry blocking the camp. They know that they want these stacks on Shopify. That'll actually set them back a good while.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, Yamsun. This is almost a lane that you'd consider going for the mana boots, but here comes the Nyx Assassin. He could just kill Yamsun down immediately. Needs a little bit more. They're trying to force feed him these mangoes, but the damage, it could be too much for Mangekyu. He will get the kill. He doesn't even care if he dies, but he won't. He'll TP back home. Speed just unable to protect the Medusa in this one.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Doom survives through it all. But I guess the good part is the Tiny is having a really good game. His Blink Dagger should be in a good timing. Wisdom runes are going to be an even split.
Should be. Good. Bignum able to pick up his. Nyx Assassin on the other one. Despite the fact that Nyx was basically, as you said, playing drag and drop on creeps, his 6 isn't going to be too far behind.
He's so close. It's minute 7. Like, that's an amazing timing for Pulse 4 Nyx. Yeah.
He's got 16 CS. While he's been dragging these creeps, he's also just been going around pressing W on creep camps.
Team auto rotation with Yopaj.
So many Yamsun. Dude, the spider senses are tingling. They bring up, and I wonder if there's a little bit of studying going on. The Yamsun knows this is exactly the kind of move they want to make because he dodges it so well.
Yeah, very nicely done. He did die a couple of times SPA in game 1. This time he will not feed, but the tower might come as the prize. Oh, mid lane.
This is what we say. Like, these quals, you learn. You learn how to play the game a little bit more. And RCY, he's going to learn just why you maybe don't start a fight with Yopaj. You're going to TP in on the Doom as well. Here comes the Willow, forcing them all away. Mangekyu even showed up, and there is an illusion rune. Going to be good. He could dispel the Magnetize if he wants, but he might hold it for a later date.
Yeah, that's good. Just play safe here. You can actually use that dispel later. Everyone comes to the mid lane. Doom even actually walked. He has a Doom available, and the Deuce is not really the easiest target, so might as well try and use it somewhere else.
Yeah, and Dusa still just farming away. Yeah, okay. Treads null. It's pretty much
they're going for the Dusa, but there is a smoke trying to protect her.
Yeah, they're coming up too. They're not going to leave this Dusa all on their own, so I'm going to get the Doom off first. You can still feed her mana. If they have the mana boots available, first they're going to try to go on Mangekyu. So far, Dusa just wants to help get the kill on Doom. A lot of damage done by the Nyx Assassin. He won't get the kill with the Doom, but Tomato could get it. Taking the snake, stealing the mana, dropping the Gorgons as well, but he's got too much damage. He's under the tower. The body blocks isn't going to be enough. RCY going to get stunned up, set back by Tomato. And to Yamato, he's okay for now. Bignum won't be able to complete the kill, I don't think. Oh, they see him.
Oh, no, they found Yamsun.
She's on the back line. RCY getting the toss and the tree throw. It looks like he'll get the revenge kill on Skem, but dude, he is so healthy right now on Yopaj. I don't know if RCY, he can protect himself from this one. They're going to bring in the mag, but a huge stun. He could get away from this one. Fade. He's trying to go forward, connecting on Yopaj. This RP needs to be crisp. Don't let him roll away. The tree throw, it'll connect. The RP. No! Oh,
Yopaj! Holy moly!
Oh, an upplay, and it's not enough to embarrass him like that. What if you kill him too? Tomato's gonna be the one to get on top of him. The rocks will keep on dropping. The Magnetize is too much. He'll get onto the low ground. Now Tomato. Guys, just somebody die. Thank you for taking that one, Tomato. Finally, they get up. Hellscream. He still gets a kill out of it.
Dude. After such a sick play from Yopaj, that Tomato death is underwhelming. He had such a perfect game 1, and that's just walks in and dies.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That's rough. I mean, his net worth actually is a little bit lower than what you would expect, but still, it's with the Dusa. I think the bigger one here is Doom. He's had a pretty rough one, even though they seem to be bodying the Dusa after he got that mana burn.
Yeah, it's not Doom, though. He's just going to freaking use that Devil's Bargain, and it's going to be rich. This kid is a millionaire son. He doesn't care. He has a trust fund somewhere just waiting for him to become 21.
It's like scam. I mean, got to be a little bit careful, of course. It's not the easiest game, late game for Wildcard. There's that Zeus that's going to get bigger and bigger. And speed doesn't quite scale like that.
So, little smokeroo here. Yopaj and Hellscream looking for potentially the mag.
Yeah, I mean, they're making a ton of smokes. These are not idle supports. Every time Shopify, they have a smoke available, they are trying to get something done in Hellscream. He's going to show himself first. They're actually going to skewer back Hellscream away from the rest of the team, but Tomato is coming. Yopaj as well, getting the silence first. Rocks with the magnetize. They have so much damage for Fade. He does have a 10 stick. Maybe he could get away from this one, actually, but Bignum, is he so lucky? Tomato will put himself onto a cliff. These ganks have just been missing for Tomato, it seems. Bignum now trying to lock him in here. They have the RP. Can they lock up this Morphling? He's going strength, but he gets away at the last second. In fact, he did so much damage to Bignum. The adaptive strike, it actually connects. They have the tombstone down, but Tomato, he may need a kill on Tiny. A little bit more. Speed! He's the one to pick up the kill, but he doesn't have many friends left. At least this tombstone is trying to do something. He will get the kill on Nyx Assassin. Now Yopaj is in. Speed! A triple kill for Speed! Now Fade is in a bit of danger. He does have a skewer away. There's not much mana on Skem. He gets one last hit.
Oh, the invis.
Connection. The invis. Is it enough to save? No! Fade! He's the one to pick up the kill. A 1,000 net worth lead going the way of Wildcard.
Oh, and now Tarasu trying to go for the Dusa here. Does have Doom, but I guess he's second guessing himself.
You can't Doom this Deucer.
Alright. So, Timado, 3 deaths. Not really how he envisioned those fights going. Like, they dove way too hard. Like, once the Magnetize was clearly not gonna kill the Magnus, I'm surprised he went in. But Bignum, he will die.
Hellscream is a murderer, man. This guy does not play your average supports. This guy is looking to dominate every time he's on the field.
Oh, top lane. They're going for Amaterasu, it looks like.
He does have the Blink Dagger. He's just looking for Mangekyo
that's
to
a double bait.
Bit closer. I think we're understanding that somebody else is around. They're going to doom up the Mag instead. Wasn't too sure about dooming up the Dusa. Definitely sure about dooming up him. Now, TP not going to be in time. Kicks him back now. Yamsa, no TP, no help. He gone.
Oh, that's unfortunate. No TP. I mean, RCY does have a TP, but he's so close to his Blink Dagger. Doesn't really make sense to try and help. He will have his time, and it is in about 10 seconds once he clears this deck.
Hellscream is so farmed. This guy, he's only like 800 gold away from his mid laner. I don't think his mid laner is that underfarmed either.
Yeah, he got the perfect start. Just he was leeching like 4 or 5 waves of creeps all by himself. Does have a Dagon now. Could be looking for someone. Or Wisdom Rune.
This is exactly how the snowball starts. Connects. They do kill Skem on the other side, though. And now Fade, I mean, he could definitely just die here if he's not careful.
Okay. So, Tiny has the Blink Dagger and a Haste Rune, so they're going to go for a smoke, but he gets scouted by Scam.
Yeah. And this is all over. I mean, the Nyx Assassin just broke the smoke, I think. So they do find him. Avalanche pretty good at taking that, and Bignum a good job of just standing right on the Bramble. Now turning around with Bedlam. Should have the kill on Hellscream. This will be worth a lot, genuinely. Yeah, 300 gold.
That's pretty good. Nyx is so tanky. Like, once he gets the lifesteal, the spell lifesteal from the Dagon, it gets like 400, 300 HP out of that.
Ooh, roll through. Find speed. He's close to a high ground. He could get that tomb on the high ground if he so pleases, but Yopaj would just run away from it. So he's trying to stand his ground for now. Pushes away. And now, actually, they could get the toss back. They do have the blade mail up. He's going to choose to toss on speed so he doesn't take that blade mail damage. Tombstone already down. I think it's just better to not fight around it, and you definitely don't want to fight around the one that Tomato laid down. They're going to lose speed. Hellscream trying to find somebody else as well. Gets on this Tiny, the roll through as well. It should be more than enough damage. RCY, okay, that could be cool, but it's not going to be enough to get the kill. Yopaj, very low. Fade, do you want to get that? RP connects to Doom. It's there, but he already got the skewer. Picking up a big kill streak on Yopaj. Was it worth?
I don't think it was, because they're going to lose all those kills and the mid tier 1 tower. The Deuce is getting some farm, but the price was quite hefty.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, I am not even sure how Yopaj got that row from the high ground to the low ground with no vision. But once the Tiny gets found, you just gotta, it's hard to accept it, but you just gotta abandon him.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, I don't know. I guess the gold's got to be pretty good for him, though. It's a big kill streak to pick up. But Doom and Tomato, they're both getting pretty farmed. And yeah, RCY, he's got to start farming up some stacks. He doesn't want to fall behind.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stacks. They're probably going to get a decent chunk of money back here for Wildcard. But at the end of the day, you're still... This Deuce needs to be bigger. And it looks like the Spurs is going to be the item, which I really like.
I mean, Morphling going for the defusal. Ooh, that's a big kill. Bignum. He's got some murdering going. Won't let Hellscream be the only pause 4 so aggressive in this game. Right now, I mean, he's still hunting on Hellscream, going all over the map. It's really hard for Wildcard to just stay and play on sentries because it's not like their heroes can just stay stagnant. Mag and Medusa both need farm. Willow and Speed, they're trying to follow around this Tiny, but it's a little hard.
Yeah. They do have an idea of where Hellscream is, but it's dangerous. If you start walking away from your centers, you can easily get beta somewhere else. Looks like RCY, though, he's setting up for a play. He's very deep, and they have this ward that's gonna scout the Doom.
But you just used Toss, so you gotta wait a little bit for that one. And you have to have people around. Looks like Mangekyu, he feels it. He's just gonna get on out.
Okay. Oh, they scout, though. They know he's there. Can they get a Toss somewhere else?
They're all around this one. Finding him first. Avalanche up. Tossing him
the
back.
Bramble.
Gonna get on the Bramble again. Drag him into another one here. Bedlam out. They'll maybe kill Mangekyu. Do they have the response or anybody else? They're gonna doom up the Tiny. He's gonna get out of here. Fade. He could put himself on the line. The Fear's gonna get everybody away. But Tiny, can he get out of this one? I feel like he needs to TP back to base anyways, even if he lives.
It's fine. It's fine.
Dude, Speed. Ain't here no bell. Yo, Speed? Yo, Speed? He get this kill? A little bit more in silence. He could connect on it. He gets one. They will trade away 1 for 1. And there's the tip.
There you go. That's the friendly TP you need. Speed creating space, but the biggest problem is the Dusa died as all of that happened. Yeah.
What on earth?
1 and 4 on this Dusa.
Huh. Who did she die? I didn't even...
Yeah, it was Mr. Morphling plus...
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yopaj.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I mean, her team is doing something elsewhere on the map, and she is going actually for the defusal. High-powered item in this one. I mean, pretty good versus everybody in this game. We've seen a lot of Medusas who would go Manta into the defusal. It kind of shows he wants to get involved early.
They know where Speed is.
Okay, he's still dead, but he gave it a good shot.
Good sidestep. Cam, though, might be found.
Could be. Oh, that was a big hop. Still fought, but I mean, so much damage that you have to pour in now. That was Bedlam. You know you didn't want to have to give that one up. Yeah,
they have a really good ward there on Shopify, but it didn't really scout where RCY was coming from. That is one ward that I think is going to be up the whole time. Wildcard is not aware of that.
Not yet. I know, it's 20 minutes. I feel like it's about time that we start thinking about Roshan. Morphling, he didn't go for this like early fight kind of build, even though he is doing it. He's got Defusal. Usually if you see him genuinely want to get involved with his team, he'll go for Lads, kind of open himself into the Roach Pit, but he doesn't feel that now. You think he's just going to be farming up for a while?
I mean, I think he's very farmed, but the butterfly is like if he doesn't get killed by the Avatars, he's not gonna die with butterfly, right? Because it's pretty much only right clicks from everyone else. So I do like the butterfly. Time for the wisdom runes. There is a smoke here. They're hunting and they're gonna find a tiny.
Yeah, he's getting caught out first. Trying to dodge Yopaj here, but the kick backwards gonna be enough. Even the Doom, there's nothing you can do to save this guy. Hellscream's even sitting in the back line. Gonna make sure that he finishes him off with a BKB. Actually stops him for a second, but the damage is still too much. On the inside, they did have the RP. Deuce are trying to get anybody down. The Gorgon Scratch actually gonna connect with Mangekyo, but here comes Morphling in right on top of this tombstone. Gonna have to clear it off first. Does turn for it. They have their own tombstone on the high ground. RCY is gone. Doom barely lived out of this one, and I think this is gonna be another fight win for Shopify.
Oh man, that was a really clutch silence from the Earth Spirit. It actually stopped the Willow initially, and then she missed the Terrorize as the skewer brought everyone forward. And Timado again getting the tombstone in the high ground. I thought that it was going to be focusing more on the Dusa, but yeah, I mean these tombstones, they make it really awkward for the Dusa to chase anyone.
Yeah, not without a ton of mobility items, right?
Yeah. And now Roche being soloed apparently here by Yamato.
He's pretty good for it now, using his illusions to tank. Always feels good. Okay. This is going to be it. So even with that butterfly on the way, they're going to get this early timing. Mangekyo helping them out, thanks to those drums, of course. They're going to try to take this Torm. They don't have a great amount of damage.
Oh, yeah. They're going to get it.
Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh,
good shard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a really big one. And the butterfly about to be finished here on Timado, so that's like prime time for them to fight. You have BKB on the Earth Spirit, Butterfly on the Morphling, and the Doom is running Sanjin Yasha guy. So
well, BKB forced.
Okay. Can they find him now?
Surely he's just rolling away. Now use the BKB. No reason to hang around.
Radiance does clip the Willows lightly, so they know they're chasing.
They're trying to get to this TP.
Can they get there fast enough? They can!
Finds them. Now they will get away on either or. I feel like one of them gets out of this. Scam.
Wait,
TP. He gets out. Now they have to lock in on the Nyx. Oh no.
Find him.
They don't have dust and he's gone on the way.
Oh my god. They got none of that. That's crazy.
Oh no. That's crazy.
That stings.
It's rough. It's really rough. They had to. It was a good smoke. Even coming out with either one of those kills would have been a big buff, especially to the Dusa. She's starting to fall behind in the items compared to this Morphling. Not necessarily a full item behind, but definitely getting hers just a little bit later.
Yeah, just got a disperser now, but the momentum is all on Shopify, and they
there it is. RP
Hellscream.
connects. Has the BKB as well. Now the toss up. They're locking in. Maybe they can stop Yopaj as well. He tries to roll away, but it only connects with RCY. The Magnetize is down, but they get the kill. It's a double for RCY.
Yeah, I mean, Yopaj's BKB was still on cooldown, just a little bit hasty. No hesitation from the Magnus. They get the RP, they get the kill, and this is going to slow down this Aegis from Timado that ideally they would like to use to get tier 2s.
Yep. Dusa, what's Dusa rocking right now? This full disperser. Yeah, that'll do it.
She's going to be pretty speedy, hard to be doomed.
Ooh. And going for the Bloodthorn. Interesting. I feel like she's not crazy tanky just yet, but she doesn't care.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I mean, it gives you more mana.
And just interested on who he's going to use that versus, I guess, because there already is a Dispel versus with the Earth Spirit. I suppose Doom doesn't. Neither do either of the supports. But more.
I mean, the Bloodthorn is very good against the evasion, right? Oh, that's a Doom on speed. but he's out.
Good job, Speed. Good job, Speed.
All right. I mean, Speed has been creating a lot of space. It feels like he's always...
Ooh, Yamson. Gotta pop
no.
the ulti soon here. Fade will not help. They're gonna get the kill. Pretty easy find there with all that disperser damage or diffusal damage for Tomato. And now Fade, a little bit of danger as well. He already used the skewer away. He doesn't have the blink, gets clipped by the rock. They might have enough to kill him already. Tomato's gonna come from up the high ground, turns into the Magnus himself, trying to put the BKB. Is this gonna be enough? He does so much damage, but he does barely get away.
All right, well, they get a tier 1 tower top, so Wildcard finally opening up the map with the tier 1s. Not too shabby, but they're going to lose the tier 2 bottom for sure.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Too much damage. And this is, of course, still with Aegis on the Morphling, so feels pretty invincible right now on Tomato.
Yeah, 1 minute of Aegis. I think they are going to group up here for the tier 2 tower. Ideally, you just want to force top if you're Wildcard. I don't think you really want to take this fight with the Magnus having no BKB.
Oh, Speed. They see him. Nyx Assassin will always see ya. Even with that Ghost Scepter, not enough to protect you from that.
Yeah, they're trying to force top here, but there's some Morphling illusions that are going to stop that, and another tier 2 falls for Wildcard.
Another one down. And this is, again, Shopify. They do this so perfectly. Just aggression all over the map, making sure there's just not room to breathe. They found the Willow, actually. It's Tomato? No, not able to stun her up.
Okay. Be good. Lincoln's on Fade. Yeah, they definitely need Lincoln since I wonder... I think that's the only hero that can buy one, though. Because I don't think when they don't do so, Tiny definitely doesn't want one.
Ooh, nice job. And just before the Aegis gets picked up too, so going up to full HP, does have the lightning hands. Not the greatest in terms of damage, but hey, it really helps out with your farm on the Zeus.
Yeah, might be able to farm an Ags or a Refresher, depending on what he wants.
Yeah.
This looks
and
like
they're really just like
Shopify.
controlling. Yeah, this is a good smoke up. They could find somebody here. I mean, first the Doom is showing, still all smoked behind, but really just baiting out the Deucer right now.
Shopify, they read every single smoke perfectly. Look at the positioning.
Yeah,
They're gonna toss the Doom. Oh, RP on an illusion!
Connected. Oh no! Now they have to fight around the tombstone, but I don't know if it's gonna be good enough. They have locked up Mangekyu. They'll get 2 kills. I am astonished that still went well, but maybe it's not. Oh no! The jump in from Yopaj. They've doomed up the Medusa. Still, you need a pump her full of mana. I don't think you're gonna get a chance. They're right on top of her. Yamsun surely dies from this one. Tomato turning into the Magnus, getting that Empower. He has all the power he needs. And this will be another Shopify fight 1.
I mean, looked good at the start, but you gotta account for that RP just landing on a single illusion. Dude, Yamato, he literally baited that illusion. It was just a single illusion he sent in forward, close to the Doom, as if he was the real hero, but for some reason, Shopify is always aware of these smokes. They are so good at reading Wildcard. It feels like, you know, they know them as when they were kids or something.
I mean, they definitely have looked a lot. I feel like other teams that might be doing a lot of research for these quals for Shopify, they're probably just looking at Wildcard, doing whatever they can to make sure there's no upset.
Oh, boy. So, 7,000 gold lead. The Dusa is farm, but 1 in 6. That's just... This is a hero that needs momentum, needs to be ahead of the enemy carry. And when you're 6,000 gold behind the enemy carry, and that carries a Morphling, you know that the game's not going well.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, you are an item behind. It wasn't that way before. You were just slightly behind in the timing, but now you're a full item out. And the items are piling up, right? You want an MKB. You definitely want some tank. And those items just aren't coming soon. They get right in on Fade. Dude, Hellscream won't let anybody live. Probably the BKB immediately from RCY. This isn't a fight. This is to get on out. You can't fight Shopify right now.
Yeah, just gotta let it go. It's gonna be a free tier 2 tower. So yeah, I mean, Deuce is definitely 1 item behind, or 2 U-Scepters, as that's your currency for items these days.
Dude, they're just going right up. No way.
Yeah, I mean, why stop? No RP.
Yeah, I mean, they feel strong. Tomato doesn't have an Aegis, and I don't think they care. RCY, no! The damage is just well too much. Now Jensen trying to turn around, but the MKB, he doesn't have it. He can't hit through this evasion. That is an RP, but no, they forced him forward. Beatty's not on top of him, and he can't score him back. Man, Gekyu, he's just going forward for more. He knows without that, there's nothing stopping him.
I mean, this
they
might
are
just be
dancing
megas.
around Wildcard.
They don't have RP. They don't have this Tiny. This Morphling has Empower plus Spec Leader's aura, bro. Look at his damage, 700. Holy.
I mean, they silence, but he mantas, and then you're sad.
Yeah.
Really trying to stand in front, but it's so hard. It was already the buyback on Fade. He doesn't have an RP to work with. He's just trying to kidnap someone away. Mangekyu up. Last set remaining here for Wildcard.
Oh, Tomato.
BKB popped already from Tomato. He wants to go in and end this now. They get the Glimmer, trying to turn on the Medusa. Gets the Manta off, but it means that there's nothing to dispel here. She's just gone. Yamsun, he didn't live long at all. They do him up the Tiny. He's the last hope for Wildcard. I think they're seeing their hope disappear.
Yeah, this one did not pan out as well as game number 1. I think this Dusa pick, it looked decent on paper, but I think just died way too much. The Nyx Assassin getting those early levels, getting the experience from the drag waves, gave so much vision for them to constantly hunt Yamsun down. And Magnus is a hero. I think both Magnus and Tiny are heroes that need to farm blinks, right? So before that timing when they can be active, Dusa is just food, just like Speed is.
Oh my god. Speed!
Oh, the TP out?
And he TP's away? No, okay, they will get him. A little bit of a consolation, giving a lot of gold over to RCY, but yeah, I mean, this Morphling has the Butterfly, Manta, Scotty, Diffusal. I kind of wish that was the Deuce item build right now. This full Disperser is a little perplexing to me, especially knowing that, like, your team doesn't have a natural tank except for you, right? Magnus is looking for the counter initiation. Tiny's jumping on the backside. Deuce is constantly going to be left alone, and these feel like you're trying to enable your team way too much instead of just carrying them.
Yeah, it's just a rough game, right? You're 1-7. Like, it doesn't feel like you can actually recover. To me, the Orchid is actually the item that makes less sense. The Disperser, you know, at least allows you to run away from the Doom and everything, but the Orchid is a little bit baffling, to be honest.
That's hard, and it seems like Yopaj, 2 times in a row, is end game casting on this Earth Spirit is just flawless. He's doing everything he needs to do to open up space for his team, provide vision, and Tomato is just taking that baton and running with it.
Yeah, I mean, Tomato had a pretty bad start, right? He was 0-3. He tried to rotate twice, got kind of shut down, but still never gave up. Holy crap.
My god!
That was a waveform.
That's disrespectful.
That
Good
is.
God.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Game Leap's gonna lose a couple subscribers after that one, but that's tier 4 falling, and I don't know what to do. I guess it toss back someone.
It's hope. It's hope a lot. They do.
Jensen's
focus
dead
on the base. He's trying to ulti Jensen, but look at that, Jensen. He might kill him through it. Trying to get away, but the roll through. They are locked on Jensen, and he's dead. The base is falling. Wildcard. They're falling too. Down to the lower bracket. Shopify will take game number 2 as well, earning themselves right at the grand final now for the NA Quals. They are just showing that they are way too powerful right now.
Yeah, they really are. I think